Albert Einstein once said, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity." After kicking an addiction to meth and cocaine, Summer Shine's opportunity came in the form of helping other women do the same. She's the executive director of the Sunshine Recovery House, an organization that has taken a huge step recently in transforming the lives of other women looking to recover from their addictions.
I want to die. I was living in my addiction. I wanted to die because it was the worst life I had ever lived. I hated living that way, but God would not let me die.
At 35 years old, Summer Shine became sober, kicking a meth and cocaine addiction. As she shares her story about a lifelong recovery journey, she's quick to credit God for keeping her alive long enough to receive help.
Whenever I'm down, whenever I don't feel good, whenever I have thoughts of using, I go help somebody else. And by doing that, I'm able to stay sober myself.
With a future full of purpose, God placed it in her heart to start a long-term housing community for women recovering from drugs and alcohol addiction.
We have a recovery community here in Waco, and it is rife with men. There's tons and tons of men in this recovery community, but there weren't a lot of women.
So Summer and her husband founded the Sunshine Recovery House, a rented house behind their house. The week they opened, 5 women moved in. Women from all walks of life, including Krista Grady, a woman who was not only on drugs, but living in a house that was also dealing drugs.
You know, there's some days where I can't call my mom or my best friend and tell them what I'm going through or what I'm feeling, you know, but I know who I can call because whenever I lived there, I could just go and knock on the next door and be like, hey, look, I'm going through something, you know, and I can't call my mom and tell her that because she had no clue what I was talking about.
Having a successful program meant more people like Shelly Cook were inquiring about space. She entered the home in August, but with criticism from others.
Good luck staying sober. You know, 20 years being an alcoholic, you know, that's just not something that's in people's minds, that I'm going to live a sober life, that I'm going to be a productive member of society.
Recently, the Sunshine Recovery House purchased this 5,000 square foot Victorian home in uptown Waco. Although it's just a shell of a house right now, Summer believes it will create a space to transform lives for a long time.
So right now we house 9 ladies in 2 separate houses, and the houses are really small and they're rental houses. So we were able to purchase this house outright with contributions from our community, and we're going to make this house a beautiful, beautiful place for women to come.
Well, it is a beautiful house. I've been to that house, and joining me now, it's a pleasure to welcome Summer Shine, the executive director and founder of the Sunshine Recovery House. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
We appreciate you joining us and getting up this early to join us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Folks just saw the house. Let's talk about that right now. Tell everyone what you need because you're about to move in, or what's the transition like?
Well, we have to remodel the house first. So we are in the process of remodeling. We've just had it leveled so that the whole thing, you can't roll a marble down the hallway anymore. So we still have a whole lot to do. We are trying to install bathrooms in every room so that the women don't have to, 18 women don't have to share 5 bathrooms.
Right.
So 2 women can share 1 bathroom. And then there's some electrical and plumbing issues that need to be taken care of. We've had a roof donated, so that'll start within the next couple of weeks. So got a lot to do. Okay,
people who want to donate, what should they do? They're listening to this story thinking, what a great story from Summer and her team.
Yeah, so they can follow us on Instagram or Facebook. There's links on both of those channels to get us. And we also have a website, sunshinerecoveryhouse.com. There is a Learn More button at the bottom, and if they hit that, it'll take them directly to our donation page.
Let's talk about the future here. I mean, you haven't gotten the house yet, but a lot of people are interested in this program, and they see what happened to you and how you transformed with your faith and the grace of God. So they're wondering, how big can this be? Because after a while, unfortunately, you have to turn people away, don't you? You don't want to.
Right. Yeah, we have a wait list right now with 10 women on it. So we are constantly telling women, well, we'll put you on a wait list and we'll call you whenever we have an opening. And it's really rare that we have an opening because we do have such a great program and women's lives are really being changed. And so they stay for 6, 8, 9 months. And so we don't have openings very often.
Yeah, well, we were impressed after hearing your story. So on behalf of the Scripps Howard Foundation and 25 News, we want to present this check, and hopefully maybe it will prompt other people to follow. But we want to present this check, $1,000 to the Sunshine Recovery House.
Yay.
And to let you know that we are thrilled with what you're doing for the Waco community and beyond that in Central Texas. Because like you said, in the piece, a lot of these houses are for men, but not a lot for women. So you're starting something that's pretty unique and cool here in Waco. So thanks again, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, all right, you got it, Summer.